3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
We are back, friends. Thank you very much for checking out the podcast. Puff and Steph here. Hey, girl. Hey, what's up?
Hey, girl. Hey.
You don't say hey, girl, hey, back. That's not how this relationship works. Okay?
Why not, though? It just felt right.
Snaps for Puff. Snaps for Puff. No. How are you doing on this fine Tuesday?
I'm pretty good. We're like in the midst of our field hockey season, and it's been like really busy. So I'm just, thankful that we're able to do some normal things in a different way, but at least some normal things are happening.
Absolutely. Today's show brought to you by Freisinger Hyundai. Right on the price, right on the pike. You're talking about normal things happening. I'm going to talk to you about an abnormal thing that happened to me last night. I had a dream that centered around a dude. Now, it wasn't like sexual in any way. It wasn't like necessarily a gay dream. And if I gave you guesses, your first guess would probably be what? Who it was?
Oh, Chris Hemsworth.
Right.
Obviously.
Obviously, that would be your first guess. I mean, as a matter of fact, I still have this picture of him with me at all times, given to me by you.
You always have it handy.
I do.
Yep.
I'm looking at it right now. Makes me smile. No. No. Because the last few days there was obviously football on Sunday. The Bills won. It was a crazy game. They were up by a lot, then let the lead go, and then they won at the last second. It was a crazy game. So I watched that, and now I've been watching all of the follow-up coverage of the game. All the analysis from the experts on, all the sports channels. I had a dream last night, and it was a crazy dream about the Buffalo Bills quarterback, Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. I was just going to say, did you have a dream about him?
I did, but it wasn't romantic in any way. I was trying to start a bromance with him. He was, for some reason, we were in this mall type thing, and I got to meet him, and then I just kind of followed him around the mall and tried to get him to check out my store in the mall, where I know Josh Allen really likes to play pool, and for some reason, I don't even know if that's true in real life, but in my dream, I was convinced that Josh Allen likes to play pool, and for some reason, I had a billiards store in the mall. And I was like, Josh, you gotta come and check out all of my pool tables. I have so many pool tables. And he was like, all right, bro, cool. I go, no, you need to come now. I think I was trying to kidnap Josh Allen and take him to my billiards store in the mall.
It sounds like it.
It was one of the weirder dreams. But for some reason, I woke up and I kind of was mad that I woke up. I was really excited about the prospect of potentially being best friends with Josh Allen. It was very odd. It was very odd.
Sometimes it's really hard to wake up from dreams like that because if nothing else, you're just wondering how it ended.
Right.
Did you guys have a romance? Did it work?
I got no type of conclusion, no type of closure, no type of anything.
No.
I will never know if Josh Allen and I played pool together in the sunset.
See, it's you just need that closure. Did you try to go back to sleep and finish it? Because I do that all the time.
Yeah, but it's never the same. It's never the same.
It's
jacked up in some way. You know what I mean? It's instead, Josh Allen is gone, and now it's Tim Allen, the tool man. I'm like, you want to go play pool, Tim Allen?
Hey, Tim Allen is also awesome, though.
Yeah, he was Buzz Lightyear and stuff. I get it. But no, it's not as cool as Josh Allen. So that was my weird dream. We'll stay on the sports thing. In Tampa, Florida, hockey fan Devin Garnett was watching Game 3 of the Stanley Cup Final last Wednesday with two buddies at his apartment. As hockey fans do, they were trying to tell the players what to do. It's like any fans. Throw the ball, run the ball, tackle that guy, football. In hockey, they were yelling, shoot, really loud. Shoot the puck! Go! Score! Anyway, they were yelling, shoot, loud enough for his neighbors to hear. They thought the screams were about a gun, not a hockey game. And the
No.
and they called the police. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And they were just playing hockey. It was innocent.
Yeah, they were just yelling at the TV. Cops showed up. Garrett was like, "Nope, we're just screaming at Steven Stamkos, player for the Lightning." Police laughed it off and left. I'm glad they laughed it off and everyone was good, but still.
Oh my gosh, this reminds me of, obviously I coach a different type of hockey, but the same kind of terminology and concept is applied with field hockey. So like you're yelling like shot, shot, shot. And we were doing a drill we do before games the other day where you just take a bunch of shots really quickly. And one of the girls, a freshman, very innocent, very sweet. She's like, and we had a speaker with warm-up music. So she said, "Can we play that song? Shot, 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 shots." And I was like, no, like, we can't really do that. But I like where your head's at. Different kind of shot, but it's the same, same word.
Yes, it is a different kind of shot. And don't say that she's that innocent of a freshman. She probably understands more than you know. Just don't even think about it. It's better.
But it was so cute.
It's best if you don't think about it. A Massachusetts man died last year. I don't know if you heard this, from eating an excessive amount of black licorice. The unusual case was reported in the New England Journal of Medicine. The man was eating a bag and a half of black licorice every day for 2 weeks prior to his death. He collapsed inside a fast food restaurant, died the next day. Doctors discovered he had a dangerously low potassium level, which led to a heart rhythm issue and other problems. Licorice contains, it is glycerinic, I don't know. It's some kind of acid which could deplete potassium levels and contribute to heart rhythm problems. Doctors say even a small amount of licorice can increase your blood pressure a little bit. Do you know what company made the licorice that killed him?
Oh, was it Hershey?
It was Hershey. Yeah.
No!
Yeah. Now,
that's a disgusting amount of black licorice.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. But Hershey came out with a statement that said, we are a company that makes products that are safe to eat and formulated in full compliance with FDA regulations, adding that all candy should be, quote, enjoyed in moderation. Now, let's talk about the actual murderer here. Who eats black licorice to begin with? Of all the amazing candy, let's just stick with the Hershey family. Of all the amazing candy that Hershey makes and Reese's, you're going to choose, like consciously choose, not just black licorice, but a bag and a half of it every single day?
Right.
That is one of the weirdest, you want to talk about an acquired taste? That is one of the weirdest tastes ever. Black licorice. I don't understand.
That's disgusting. I will pretty much eat anything to begin with. And when it comes to candy, I will again pretty much eat any of it. But black licorice, no. And then to eat that much of it, and then he collapsed in a fast food restaurant. Like, what else was he eating on top of it?
I don't know, but here's the thing. I don't think eating fast food every day for 2 weeks is going to kill you. But you eat,
people do that.
But you eat black licorice, a bag and a half. I mean, I don't know how big just the bags they come in. So picture the big Twizzlers bags, the normal, like red type, the kind that's edible. I don't know. I might be able to take down a bag of that a day, but not every day for 2 weeks.
No, and if I ate a bag of it at once, I think I would feel really sick and regretful.
Could you do it throughout the day, like start in the morning and finish the bag at night?
Probably, but I hate myself by the end of the day.
Oh, we're not talking about self-esteem here. You're eating a bag and a half of black licorice. You're not worried about self-esteem. You either have super high, completely armored self-esteem that will never, ever, ever fail you, or you have the worst self-esteem and you just have given up, so you're like, whatever, I'm going to eat a bag and a half of black licorice. It can't be in the middle. You have to be like,
no,
nothing will ever hurt me, I'm the greatest human being alive, or I'm awful, and this is what my life has become. So
right, there's no in between.
No, there really isn't. So I don't blame Hershey here. I blame the guy. A bag and a half of black. I mean, they make so many things. If you want to die eating nothing but peanut butter cups, you know what? You might go out a hero. I might be like, you go out.
I support you.
Yeah, you go out like riding a horse. into the sunset. And you're just like, he died doing what he loves. But black licorice? You just a weirdo. Coming up in a couple of minutes, this is a story about people cheating, and it hits close to home.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Now, this story is about cheating, and I don't mean in relationships. This story is about cheating at sports. 2 men were hit with felony charges, get this, for cheating in a Utah bass fishing contest. This is how crazy this got. Forensic analysis of the winning fish proved that they came from another lake. The Lake Powell Bass Fishing Contest. And you're like, really? They're going to do forensic evidence? They're going to charge people with a crime? Yes, because the winner or the winning team got $2,500. So, I mean...
Oh, so there's some money on the line.
Right. So they get $2,500 in prize money plus other gifts for being in first place. Contest officials noticed some differences between the winning fish and the usual fish caught in the lake. They brought in forensic experts who noticed the fish were shaped differently. Then they did DNA tests on these fish and realized that they were from a lake, like, let's just say down the street. They were from a different lake.
So they brought in like a 23andMe kit and swabbed its mouth?
Yeah. So they say that they came from like 180 miles like down the road from another place, from a reservoir instead of a lake. So the 2 men, Robert Dennett and Cameron Wooten, pleaded guilty on all 3 counts. They were sentenced to 24 months probation, banned from fishing for 2 years, ordered to complete 48 hours of community service. So I read this. Yeah, I read this story and I went, this one hits close to home. Because do you remember me texting you? I played in a golf tournament on Friday. Do you remember me texting you that we saw cheaters at the golf tournament?
Yes, which surprises me because I feel like people who play golf are like classy and honest.
Oh, no. You got golf bros. You got golf bros like crazy. But this is basically what happened. I played with my buddy Chris and then his dad and then his dad's friend in this golf tournament in Carlisle. And Chris and I played from the white tees, okay? Because we're in our 30s. We're relatively healthy dudes. We have some experience. That's where we should play from as far as our golfing abilities go. We saw men either right at our age or maybe even younger than us playing from the senior tees, from the senior citizens tees.
No,
Swear-
that's where my tees are, right? Like the women's tees.
Yeah, the women's tees, the senior tees are usually right alongside each other. Yep, and they were playing from the senior tees. They were playing from the same tees as Chris's dad and his friend.
Wow.
And they have no business doing that. And I'm like, Chris didn't even notice. I go, look at those cheaters. Because that's what you get when you play these big tournaments. Not all tournaments. Sometimes you get cheaters. Now, in the tournaments that I play in, there's no cash prize. There's not, it's not like, hey, I won $2,000 playing golf. No, there's nothing like that. But you do win prizes. Sometimes it's gift cards. Sometimes it's equipment. Sometimes you might win, a $200 putter or something like that by winning this particular tournament. And I don't know what first place was. We weren't even close to worrying about what first place was. But these guys absolutely could have won. There was no rule per se in the tournament that you could, at least not that they mentioned, that you couldn't hit from there. But it's golf. It's supposed to be a game that you basically referee yourself. You should know.
Right, there's no one watching.
So was it cheating? Maybe even technically no, but
No, I think it is though.
I don't know. I don't know. They didn't say you couldn't do it. When they gave us a little talk before the tournament started, but they also said that I couldn't. They didn't say that I couldn't go around hitting people in the knee with my club until there's no teams left and I win by default, and I didn't do that.
Exactly. You don't always have to spell out all the things you shouldn't do. It's common knowledge that you golf from the senior tees or the women's tees if you are a senior or a woman. It's just like, they probably didn't feel like they had to give that rule,
Yeah, but no,
That's messed up.
Yeah, all four of them from the senior tees.
Well, I hope you're happy with yourself.
I don't know if they won. I didn't stick around. The tournament ran really long, so I didn't stick around to see who won. They seemed like okay players. They weren't amazing, but you never know if they get certain advantages on certain holes. You never know what they could do.
Wow, that's messed up. See, and here, before I really got into golf, I used to think that everybody who played it was like classy, would never cheat, would never lie.
No, definitely not. This is a very interesting survey. 64% of adults are scared of bugs. Men were more likely than women to be very scared of bugs. 32% to 22%. Men. Is that really
See?
men?
So it's not just, because if I see a spider, I scream like a girl, and I don't even care. I have no shame. Like, I hate bugs. But typically, I would always ask, like, one of my brothers to kill it for me. Like, I automatically go to a man. I know that's sexist, but I would say, like, Dad, or, like, to one of my brothers, like, can you kill this bug?
Yeah, well, apparently your brothers did it while shaking in their boots, possibly. Okay, I'll kill the spider.
Not so tough, are you?
32 to 22%, very scared of bugs. I'm not. I don't like them. Like, let's say if I'm in my basement and I walk through a spider web or a cobweb or I see a bug on me, I'll wipe it off, and then I'll go, I'll get kind of like, like the chills a little bit, but I'm not scared. I'm not going to run screaming up the stairs. Never mind. I'm not going down to my basement for another year.
See, that's what I do.
No, I don't do that part. All right. So are you worried about a second wave of this coronavirus?
I am. I'm worried that it's like we've made progress, like getting things semi back to normal, and I'm worried it's going to like take us back.
Grocery stores are worried too. Apparently there's a lot of them out there building pandemic pallets of supplies they expect to be in short supply because they're afraid that when winter rolls around, the coronavirus is going to come back with force. So the grocery stores might be a little bit more prepared than they were last time, but I'm not sure. Knowing what you know, going through what we went through the last 6 months, what are you hoarding? What is something that you're taking more than your fair share? Something you're like, screw everyone else, I need this. Is it toilet paper or is it something else?
You know what? It's going to be toilet paper because, as you know, we couldn't find it anywhere there during those first couple weeks because you had to give us some, actually.
Yeah,
as the TP fairy.
Yeah, toilet paper fairy had to save Steph's family.
Yeah, and you know what? Another thing was like rice and baked goods, like just like baking goods.
Yeah,
were like really in short supply for some unknown reason. So that's what I would have to stock up on.
Do you know what else was? And it still is to a point. Boxed macaroni and cheese. Like, it is very...
Not the mac and cheese.
Yeah, it's hard. It was really hard. I haven't been in the grocery store in a little bit, but it's been hard to find, like, Velveeta shells and cheese. It's like they're always sold out. And I think because people are home more. So that's a good lunch, you know? So they want to stock up on that for lunch. So a lot of times I'll have to get, like, the generic kind or...
No.
Okay, so one of these times... Because I do that where they shop for me and just bring it out to my car because I'm bougie. And they're like, hey, we didn't have Velveeta shells and cheese, so we gave you this organic kind. This like Amy's something or other.
Oh, yeah, Annie. It's like Annie's Bunnies or
something like that. It was freaking gross. It wasn't even close. And they tell you, like, hey, if that's not okay, we'll take it off your bill and all that stuff. I'm like, sure. How different could it be? It's terrible.
It's mac and cheese.
It's terrible. I will never get that again.
No way. So you learned that you can't go off brand when it comes to mac and cheese.
I can go off brand and be okay with it to a point, but the second they drop that organic bull crap on me, nope. No, you take that right out of my bag. It was gross. I felt like when I ate it, I'm like, all right, I'm going to eat this, but I'm not going to like it.
That's so disappointing.
Yeah.
Because mac and cheese is something you get excited to eat, and then it's not what you expected. I'm sorry to hear that.
Right? Absolutely. All right, coming up in just a couple of seconds, get off the political posts and try this. You might be happier.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph Podcast.
A new study out of England suggests that watching cute animal videos is good for your health. So, what's bad for your health? arguing with people over social media. I pretty much have completely have stopped. I don't even bother. Don't even waste my time. Anything I post on social media is a picture of my dog, a picture of golfing, a picture of a wedding I'm DJing, maybe something we're doing. I mean, all that's it, all I post right now on social media. But if you're finding yourself stressed, if you're finding yourself to be anxious or worried or nervous, apparently 30 minutes a day of watching cute animal videos on social media and YouTube is going to help bring down your blood pressure, your heart rate, and your anxiety.
See, this is what we need more of in the world. Dog videos, puppy pictures. I actually, because of all the, just everything going on in the world right now, politics, arguing about COVID and everything, I don't really get on Facebook much anymore because I can feel it bringing down my mood.
Right.
But pictures of dogs or whatever cute, fluffy animal, it never brings down your mood. It makes sense.
I posted a picture the other day of Cash and his Roomba friend. For some reason, he loves the Roomba. He'll lay by it. The other dog's scared of it. Cash will be in his bed, and the Roomba will drive right by his bed, and Cash will just be like, "Hi, Roomba. How are you?"
He thinks it's his friend.
He might think it's another dog. I don't know. A dog that comes out once a night, or once a day at 3 a.m. That's actually usually the time he comes upstairs into the bedroom. He'll be sleeping in his bed, then the Roomba will turn on, and he'll let it run around and be like, "Oh, where is everyone? Oh, they must be upstairs." So then he makes the long trek up the stairs with his little tiny nubby legs.
Right, because think about it. Dogs don't know what they look like, so they don't know what else is technically a dog.
Right.
So he might just think it's a friend.
Oh, that's a round dog. Okay. All right, cool. Got news for you, Cash. You were also a round dog. It is time to stump Steph. The average person looks at this for a total of 36 hours every year. So a day and a half. You're looking at this. What is this?
Does it have to do with technology?
I don't know how to answer that. I guess so. It could.
I mean, it can't be a phone or computer because that's way more.
Correct. It's not that. You're right.
Or a TV because that's also way more.
Correct.
And this can't be your dog because you better be looking at your dog more often than that.
No, it's not your dog. It's nothing living.
Nothing living. So it's in your house?
Yep.
What room of the house is it in? Or is that going to give it away?
Yeah, I'll tell you. Kitchen.
Oh, looking in your fridge.
Wow, nice. Yeah, we look
doing that often.
Inside our refrigerator for a total of 36 hours every single year.
Wow. Just waiting it's like you're waiting for something to pop out.
Yeah.
Like, what am I going to eat today?
I just looked in here 20 minutes ago. Let's look again to see if anything else has magically appeared in the refrigerator. According to a recent survey, the average woman spends about 200 hours a year here. Where is it? The average woman spends 200 hours a year here. It's a long time.
So is this something typically only women do?
I think, yeah. I think that it's not, men can do it too, but for some reason it seems to be what women do more often than men.
It can't be like the salon or like getting their nails done because that's a lot of time.
Yeah, it's a long time. You better have the best nails ever. No, it's not there.
So it's a place that you go, you get in your car and drive to?
Correct.
Typically only women do it. The grocery store?
Why are you laughing? That's right.
Whoa, seriously?
Yeah.
Wow. That is a long time to spend at Giant.
Well, I mean, I just told you that we get either the delivery or we do the curbside pickup now. And
Right. It makes sense.
it does. You shop from your house, click on your computer. Okay, I want this. I want this. I want this. I want this many of these. I want that, and everything's good. The only thing that I don't like is I do like every once in a while looking around the aisles and seeing something that makes me go, oh, I think I can make this with that. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that I miss, but I don't miss it that much.
Right, because then you're also preventing yourself from going, oh, the Oreos are on sale. Buy two, get one free. You know, you're preventing yourself from that.
And then you get questioned when you come home with 3 packs of Oreos.
But they were on sale.
I couldn't pass up this deal. You didn't marry an idiot. So yeah, no, I'm very happy with our decision to do the curbside pickup. It does keep you from buying some of the stuff you probably shouldn't eat.
Oh yeah.
But all right, well, good job, Steph. That was a pretty good Stump Steph right there.
Wow. Yeah, I'm actually impressed with myself. Like, I really didn't know where to go with that. And then I was trying to think about my mom and, like, where does she go, like, very consistently? But even that, like, that still seems like a lot of time to spend at the grocery store. Poor mothers.
Yeah, good for your mom. She's a good mom. Tell her to pick me up some stuff next time she goes. All right, guys, we will see you back here for a Would You Rather Wednesday. Until tomorrow, goodbye.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.